Hello there, Rim Gailey. Alright, let's have a look. Well done for taking action and writing your IELTS essay. So let's go. The changes in the amount of rain. We could also just say the changes in rainfall. We say the same but with less words. In England, Scotland and Wales over a 12-month period are presented in the line graph. Good. I think a more concise, a succinct way would be to say the line graph or the line chart shows average rainfall in three countries, England, Scotland and Wales, over a 12-month period. So it's good, but I think we could just say it in a shorter fashion. In general, all countries saw a dramatic increase in the millilitres of rainfall in the month of July. Excellent. Now, what we usually teach in our course is that we start with an overall sentence and we say, overall, we can see, overall, each country has a different amount of rainfall throughout the month. However, July saw the largest total amount of rainfall for each country. So what we do there is give an overview of the whole picture, which is definitely necessary, and I think it's included in the criteria. We give an overview, but we also mention one of the key defining trends in the chart, just like you've done, but we did miss the point, the other pattern of that it was changing pretty much every month. According to the given information, we could here just say according to the chart, comma, rainfall in Wales started at around 49 millilitres. Can you see? Again, I'm just cutting out unnecessary words. I'm communicating the same as you did, but with less words. Okay, and this is closer to the academic style we want to be writing in for IELTS. And then rose gradually until February. Beautiful. Later it fell and then quickly recovered to around 110 millilitres. It recovered to in the month of May. Beautiful. The quantity of rain oscillated, I would have said fluctuated here, before reaching a peak of roughly 125 millilitres in June. Beautiful. Could have said over the next 2 months there, just to add a little bit of information. But actually, because at the moment we infer that this was June and July. Also, but it finished in May, and then it changed a lot, and then went up to the peak in June. But I don't think we've got the data for the beginning of June. So if you said it oscillated a lot, let's see. We were talking about Wales. So this is an oscillation or a fluctuation, better said. Okay, if you said it fluctuated between May and June, it actually fell in June. If it fluctuated, it should have gone like this, and we don't have that information. It just went straight down. Okay, so you could argue that that's not accurate. Okay, afterwards it dips briefly before leveling off and remaining stable for 3 months. Good. Excellent sentence there. At the end of the period, the rainfall was at a similar amount as that of the start period. Beautiful. Regarding the amount of rain in England and Scotland, the rainfall here, because we've already said rain, and we said it in kind of a wordy way, which sometimes is necessary to avoid repetition, but saying it like twice, it's not necessary. So we could here, because we've used rainfall before, I'll let that go, and we say, regarding the amount of rain in England and Scotland, for Scotland, it stood at approximately 120 millilitres in January. Okay, and then we use the demonstrative pronouns, it. Okay, over the next 4 months it fluctuated, beautiful, with a gradual increase in the amount of rain from 45 millilitres to 110 millilitres. Good. Rainfall in England showed a similar pattern, beautiful, starting at just under 105 milliliters of rainfall in January, then growing steadily to around 125 milliliters of rain in July. So that is good. Oops, easy. But I did think we missed out on some information. Okay, I know it is a bit messy, but we could have put it fluctuated between roughly 75 and 120. You know, just give the range for each month. Yeah, and also some other observations are that Scotland had the largest variance. Okay, had the most, the biggest variance in rainfall for out of the three countries. England, although it fluctuated, it had the least range, or the smallest range, or the least variance. Okay, so just little, and then you did get this part, which was quite unique for the graph, and that was excellent. But overall, I think we could have included a little bit more information. Now, if you are worried or you don't know which information to choose, this is a very common question, and we solve it with a whole module, and we basically just go over, like, you know, always we should include the superlatives and just different rules like that, and which help the student improve their vocabulary score and also the task response score. So this is a great essay. I'd probably put it at a 6.5. We have a set structure for IELTS Academic Task 1 and a set strategy, and it's quite easy to follow, especially for Task 2. You know, we show you which information to choose and what language to use as well, and it's very useful. We're getting some great success from that. So what we'll do is we'll probably send you an offer in the next couple of days, and also if you join us in the next 2 days, we can also give you a 2 essay corrections extra for free. So hopefully you'll be joining us. If not, no worries. But could you do me a favor and just tell me why? If you decide not to join, can you just send me an email telling us why? It'd be really helpful. Thank you very much. Is it the price? Is it test center? Is it something else? The cost? You know, I'd be curious to know. Thanks very much. Bye bye.